guys, or afternoon or evening, or whenever you're watching this. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. I'm going to dive straight in today. I'm not going to bore you with a long intro. As you can see, I skipped the morning routine for you all today because we've seen it a couple of times now, so you know exactly what I do when I get up in the morning. Today's also check-in day, which is why the backdrop is still up. It was my check-in day, so still waiting on a response from Cuba, which I probably will get about tomorrow morning or this evening. Things are looking really, really good. Week 10 of the off season ticked off. We had a nice food bump last week. Sourdough has been introduced into the plan every single day and I'm loving it. We had a bit of a weight bump day after the food was increased, and now it's just been holding steady since, so super happy with that. Bit of a longer week, but this is not what this video is about. The winter arc is well and truly upon us now. Everybody is on about it. So today I kind of wanted to take that opportunity and talk you through how to set yourself up for a productive week. So this is what this video is going to be all about. I'm going to be telling you and showing you everything I do to set myself up for a productive week ahead. Now, this usually happens on a Sunday for me because I work in my full-time job Monday to Friday. So Monday to Friday, I'm pretty much out of the house all day. So I need to make sure I'm prepared for that and everything else that I do on top of that, which is coaching and posing coaching and obviously being a bodybuilder, training, gym, all that shit. So today is actually a Saturday. I am working overtime this weekend and next weekend. So I will be pulling 6-day working weeks. Yeah. So that means I need to get my shit together today to be prepped all the way from tomorrow, which is Sunday, all the way to next Friday, which will be my last working day of the week. So obviously, also, it's Olympia weekend. Did I mention that? I didn't. It's Olympia weekend. So I'm a little bit on the more tired side this morning because I did stay up a little bit watching pre-judging for wellness, figure, women's bodybuilding, fitness, 212, I think. And then yeah, I did wake up at night to watch a little bit of finals, but to be honest, I was wrecked. I just kind of fell asleep and looked at the updates in the morning. So yeah, we have a new wellness Olympia champ, Isa, who came second last year, which was very interesting. I did not see that coming. Anyway, so diving straight in, but before we do, I have a little request. Please do not forget to like the video. Just stop the video right now and go give me a like. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future videos, and head over to Instagram, follow me there for more content, and please drop into the comments your suggestions for videos. What would you like to see from me, because I'm starting to run out of ideas. The off season can be very boring, but listen guys, we only have 4 weeks left of the off season before I start dieting again, so there's going to be plenty more content coming your way. But if there's any more informative content you'd like to see from me, make sure you do let me know. But let's dive in, shall we? The first thing that I would deem the most important for you to be able to smash out a very productive week, especially in terms of health and fitness and nutrition, is obviously your food. So what do you do at the end of the week when your fridge is empty?
You clean it.
Yeah, we will clean the fridge. That's, yeah, okay. But then?
You will.
But then?
You stock up.
You go grocery shopping. Exactly. So first things first, today we are going to go grocery shopping. We normally do this on a Friday because I don't train Fridays. But I was actually training yesterday because my body is absolutely battered and I'm working overtime this weekend, so I thought maybe 2 days rest consecutively would be a good idea for my body, and I think it is. I am absolutely exhausted, so I think 2 days rest will be very beneficial for me. So I trained yesterday, which means today is a rest day. So we've decided to go grocery shopping once I get every bit of work ticked off this morning. Well, morning work. So I've got all my check-ins done for today. It is 9:30 in the morning. I've got all my check-ins done. I've onboarded 2 new clients to the team this morning, and yeah, so team is absolutely smashing it. Team is growing. If you would like to be under my guidance, especially during this winter arc season, make sure you do just head over to Instagram, drop me a DM, or click one of the links in the description of this video if you'd like to inquire. And that being said, yes, we need to go grocery shopping. Fridge is absolutely empty, but what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go through the fridge. I'm going to see if there's anything that needs to be thrown out, and I'm also going to give the fridge a little bit of a wipe just so it is ready for new groceries to go in there. What else was I going to say? I don't know if I'll be able to show you the haul straight away when I get home, because I do have a posing client right when I get home pretty much, so I might not have time to film before that, but I will film it all after. I just take it all out of the fridge again and film it for you after again. So yeah, before you go shopping, I would definitely suggest making a shopping list. If this is something you're not used to, kind of planning your food for the week and planning your meals for the week, I do suggest doing a little list, either handwritten, which I actually do like, or get an app. I used to do it a lot, especially when like my meal plan changes, or if there's just something that I really don't want to forget. It's called That Shopping List. It's that little purple one there at the top, and if you go into it, you can just put in what you want to buy, you can put in the quantities, and then when you've gotten one, you can literally just click the button that you've ticked it off. It disappears, but then it goes into your history, which is really handy, because then when you're doing your next grocery shop, you can just go through your history and just click add. Now, I'm not going to do that because I buy the same things week in, week out. I know exactly what I need. Yeah, so let's clean the fridge, shall we? Obviously can't go shopping without my little helper.
I carry all the bags.
Yep, which you're gonna see. Coffee stop done, one shop down, one more to go. Guess you're stuck behind a learner driver.
I'm so fucking thick.
Hey, look, she's zooming off.
I could run faster. And I'm slow.
He's not a big fan of learner drivers.
No.
Yeah, I'm forgetting he was once a learner driver.
I was never a learner driver.
Uh-huh.
I graduated straight away.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
They thought I was so good.
Uh-huh. Okay, we've got all the groceries now, so plan of action is to get into the house, put my food on because I'm starving first, because I'm way behind meals today just because of work and stuff. And then I'm going to unpack everything and show you what I got. I should have time before my posing client, so I might be able to show you. If not, I'm going to have to put everything away and then take it out again to show you, but I will, don't worry.
It's 100 here.
How rude. Yeah, and then we're going to get into the rest of the vlog. The backdrop, but I thought maybe we'd leave it until I'm finished. Don't mind John there in the background, he is setting up the living room for me. So yeah, I'm going to show you a little bit of my groceries, mainly mine, a bit of John's as well, because obviously we do our shop together every week.
Smile.
And like, yeah, we buy literally the same things every single week, hence why I don't usually show it to you very often, because it is the same thing every single time. So we're gonna kind of break it up here, maybe go proteins, fats, carbs, other. So we're probably gonna start with carbs because that's what everybody really wants to see. I didn't need everything this week, so I'm not gonna show you the things I didn't buy that I have in the cupboard. I'll just tell you about them. But my main sources of carbs are potatoes. I usually go for baby potatoes or just plain white organic potatoes. So I got these. My next biggest source of carbohydrates is rice. So I use jasmine rice. I have that in the cupboard. And then the second biggest one would be obviously cream of rice that I have twice a day, but obviously I can't get that in a shop. I got this one off Mycore Supplements. You can use my code Olivia10 or Olivia and then Olivia10 on Prozis. Their cream of rice is also very good. I got 2 bags that are reviewed in the last vlog, so make sure to go and check that out. We do have oats on leg days, so just plain oats from Tesco. They're like £1. I don't have too much of them, so I'm not too fussed as to which ones I eat. Then a new addition to the plan that I told you about earlier is bread. So I always go for sourdough from the Little Bakery. I just find it so fresh and so good. The next biggest carb source for me is fruit, and you all know that. I forgot to buy my blueberries, so that's my fault. I forgot to buy my bananas, so that's my fault. My head was all over the place today, so I need to actually send John back to the shop today when I'm working. So I forgot more potatoes, because that's not enough. I forgot my baby potatoes, I forgot my blueberries, and I forgot my bananas, so that's great. But strawberries would probably be the biggest thing. So I have 2 packs of fresh strawberries, and then in the freezer I have 5 packs of frozen strawberries. I also have a pack of frozen blueberries. They're already in the freezer, so I'm not going to take them out. They're just little at Tesco's, just plain strawberries and raspberries. I've also got green beans in there that I didn't need to buy this week. I still had a load left, so that's that. More carbs would probably be on my veg. I eat a lot of veg. My main kind of go-tos would be mushrooms, and it has to be the chestnuts. Next up, we definitely have peppers. I just got the trio of sweet peppers from Tesco. I do eat a good bit of tomatoes. Sometimes I'll have a bit of lettuce. And if I'm in the mood for it, tender stem. So I usually buy 1 pack because I'm not always in the mood for it. And then on topic of carbs, I forgot I also have kiwis because I've been on a kiwi hype. And I think that's all of my carbs. Like when I think back, like meal 1 is carbless. Then we have 2 meals of potato, 1 meal with rice, cream of rice, cream of rice. Yeah, so that's pretty much all my carbs. So let's move on into proteins. Biggest source of protein for me is probably chicken. I eat chicken twice a day. So we buy our chicken at a wholesaler's, which we actually need to stock up on today. So I'll show you that later. Something is flashing on my camera and I don't know why. I don't care. So we actually get a big 5 kilo. We portion it out into bags of 600 grams. They go in the freezer. So I need to stock up on that today. So I will show you what we get. Next up is probably yogurt. I eat 300 grams of yogurt a day. So I've got the 0% fat Greek yogurt from Lidl, which is like the knockoff Fage, whatever you want to call it. So chicken, yogurt. We then have once a day, I have beef. So I use the 5% steak mince. And then John goes for just the 4% regular beef mince. My apologies, I had to go and clear out the SD card. That's what was flashing on the camera. So I left off our pancetta. Yeah, not really a regular buy for us, but we will be using it tomorrow, and I might even show you for what. There's a couple more things that we bought today that aren't part of our normal groceries, so I'm not going to show you, but I might give you a sneak peek tomorrow, and it isn't home cooked off-plan meal. Also, last thing for meat, I think, is reduced fat rashers. They're John's, not mine. I don't eat that. I don't really eat a lot of pork. You'll see that. I don't really eat pork. I just eat chicken, occasionally turkey, and beef. Yeah. Okay, then one more thing that will kind of tie into this will be lemons. So they go into my morning drink every morning. So if you've watched my morning routines, it is apple cider vinegar, a whole lemon, glutamine, creatine, and greens. So that's every single morning. So I do get a load of them. Now we can move on into fats, which this is the last thing that is here is 2 avocados because I have avocado on a rest day. My other source of fats is dark chocolate, and until I am in prep, I refuse to eat the 85%, so I go for 70% salted caramel. And then lastly, my other fat source would be eggs that I didn't actually need today because I still have a lot left. So I have 1 egg every rest day along with egg whites. And I also have almond butter. So I'll show you which one I get. So unfortunately, you can no longer get them in the shops in Ireland, but I do get it ordered in from the UK, and that is the coconut almond butter from Pipe and Nut. Absolute staple in my diet. I love it. Then lastly, there's just some bits I absolutely cannot live without, which is coffee. So I have the Starbucks pods, and we also just get Dolce Gusto, just plain Americano. That's all we drink. Into my coffee goes a little bit of this oat milk. This is my new discovery. It's a barista light oat milk. It only has 35 calories for 100 grams with meals, which is amazing. Then obviously you need your fry light when you're cooking. Butter flavor, the best. And my favorite seasonings, they are the knockoff Nando seasonings from Lidl, and they're savage. So we got the medium peri peri, and we've got the barbecue peri peri. And I also love their knockoff peri salt, which they do in a little jar as well. And then the last thing that literally goes on most of my meals would have to be sugar-free ketchup. I just get the cheapest one from Tesco. It is like 93 cents or something like that. I used to spend a fiver on Heinz, no added salt and sugar, and this one is actually better. So I'm very angry at myself for all the times I spend so much money on ketchup. No more. So I think that's everything. Pineapple, that's one more thing. I do eat pineapple as well, so that's in the freezer. I just get the frozen one from Lidl. It's in a bag. It's really good. Like all the other stuff I can't really get in a shop, like my cream of rice, my protein powder, like all of that comes from supplement companies. Sometimes I'll get more seasonings if I'm feeling fancy. Maybe some sugar-free sauces if I'm feeling fancy, but most of those I order off Prozis. If I'm feeling any different kind of veg or something, I'll get that as well. I'm just thinking, did I get the right ketchup? I got the wrong ketchup. It's okay, I'll still use it. So yeah, so that's everything for the shop. Like my shop comes to about €80 every week, plus maybe another 10 or 20 during the week to pick up some fresh fruit usually. And obviously if it's chicken buying week, we buy chicken every week to be honest, but John and I alternate. He buys it one week, I buy it the next. It is my turn this week, so my grocery shop is a little bit more expensive, but it's not too bad. Like for a whole week's worth of food, it's really not that bad. Especially like we don't really eat out. Like think when you go out to have a meal in a restaurant, like per person you are speaking usually about €40. So you know, for like 2 of those meals I pretty much get food for the whole week. So, and I definitely don't cheap out. Like I buy fresh fruit, I buy fresh veg, and I like to eat good. I want to make sure my food is good quality. I want to make sure my food tastes good. Hence that. Yeah, this is why. Now, if you're not really bothered about that, it's a lot easier to just go to the shop and buy a load of frozen fruit and veg, frozen meats and everything, and it's definitely easy to put meals together that way. But I do like to put a little bit of effort into my meals to make sure I'm really enjoying them. And on the topic of meals, the next order of events to set yourself up for a mega productive week will obviously be using all this food to plan your meals for the week. So, and prep. So what I do is I'm on a meal plan. So I eat the same meals day in, day out. I will just prep my meals fully that I need for work from start to finish. If you're somebody that, let's say, works from home, or you like to kind of think on the day and make your meals a little bit more varied, you can definitely still prep ahead. You can cook your meats, you can cook your proteins, your potatoes, your rice. You can cook them up for like 3 days, have it in the fridge. Chop up your veg, chop up your fruit, put it in containers, put it in the fridge, so then when you get home from work or whatever, you can literally just come home, take everything out, and just whip a meal together in like 5 to 10 minutes instead of cooking everything from scratch or being like, fuck it, I'm just gonna order it. So that's gonna be the next order of events, but for now I need to put all this away into the fridge and cupboards, and I need to set up for my posing clients. And I will catch you once I'm done with my work today, and we are going to start meal prepping for tomorrow, for Monday, and maybe even for Tuesday. I usually like to prep for 3 days at a time, so then during the week when I get home at like 6 p.m. after the gym and I need to sit in front of the laptop to work, I'm not spending an hour in the kitchen every day. I just spend about 20 minutes, 30 minutes maybe, just put my Tupperware, cleaning it out, and just putting new food into the fridge. So let's put all this away magically, and I will catch you in a couple of hours once I'm all done with work, and we're going to get into the rest of the vlog, and I will show you everything I do to really set myself up for a productive week. And we're definitely going to start with meal prep because this is the one thing that I dread the most and love to have out of the way. So that is going to be the next thing, and then we're going to go into more organizational stuff and a bit of mindset stuff and just really setting yourself up. So yeah, let's put all this away and get back to work. Alright, it is a couple of hours later. I just knocked out my first round of posing clients for today. I have 2 more in the evening, but it is half 2 o'clock. Half 2 p.m. o'clock. And it is time to move on to part 2 of getting myself organized for the week coming, which is obviously my meal prep. So I'm not going to run you through it as such. I'm not going to show you. It's very boring and it's the same every single time. And a lot of people think that us bodybuilders, since because we're always so prepared with our meals, it comes so easy to us. Trust me, I procrastinated every single time. I hate meal prep. It's boring, it takes time. But listen, I put an hour, sometimes an hour and a half into it, and I'm prepped for days at a time. So what I'm going to do, I have some rice already cooked, so I'm 1 step ahead. I'm going to cook potatoes for 2 days. I'm going to cook my chicken for 3 days. I'm going to cook my beef for 3 days. Yeah, 3 days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm going, because I have enough for tomorrow, I'm going to cook veg for 3 days. So Monday, Tuesday, and tomorrow. And I'm going to cook... Okay, that's actually everything when it comes to cooking. Then I need to put my meals together. And did I say potato? I think I did. Then I need to put my meals together. Then I need to weigh out all the little bits. So like my bread for work and my berries, my pineapples. So I put them in little boxes. My supplements and things like that. Although I'll probably do supplements in the evening because that just, it's a lot usually. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get cracking on it right now. I'm going to start with laying out all my boxes. The things that take the longest go off first. So chicken takes the longest, then the potatoes. And while they're cooking, I'll do the veg. While everything's cooking, I take out my Tupperware and I start weighing things out then. So yeah, I'm just going to show you when I'm done because this, trust me, this is really boring. This is literally me walking from the air fryer to the hob and chopping mushrooms. So I'm going to show you when I'm finished and I might show you how I kind of work around prepping for a couple of days, how I spread it out across my meals and things like that. But I don't want to dive too much into it because this is not a meal prep video. So I'm just going to get to work and I'll show you when I'm finished. An hour later, nearly done. I had to flip you over. The sun just shines in from that window. Now, we keep meaning to get a blind for it and we finally measured the window, but that's as far as we got. We just measured the window. Anyway, meal prep is pretty much done. I'm not going to prep everything today because I just need 1 meal for work tomorrow and I will be home about 2 o'clock. It's just that tomorrow I want to get home, I want to put on our off-plan meal and I just want to sit and watch the Olympia, well, the playback, unfortunately. I'm probably going to have to log out of Instagram tomorrow just because I don't want to see who wins. I actually want to watch it myself. So I'm not prepping everything, but I prep most things. So I'm going to show you. Oh yeah, I try to clean as I go and I still end up with all this. Anyway, so here, so this is my meal for work tomorrow. So don't mind the bit. Rice, beef, some leftover chicken, veg, and there's a bit of lettuce there. So that's going to be my meal for work. And then we have Monday meal 2, Monday meal 3. Monday pre-workout meal. I just have to add fresh banana to this and nut butter, so I'll do that tomorrow evening. Meal number 1 for Tuesday, meal number 2 for Tuesday, pre-workout for Tuesday, same thing, needs banana and nut butter. So that's me sorted pretty much for 2 whole work days. I've got some berries that go with that, and then I have extra chicken, I have beef for 1 more day, I have rice for 1 more day, so that will be Wednesday pretty much sorted. All that I'll need is some extra veg. So that is pretty much all done. So as you can see, literally an hour of work got me prepped for nearly 3 days, which is amazing. Now I just need to tidy everything up. And yeah, as I said, some meals are just so simple that I don't prep them. Like my breakfast meal is just yogurt and berries on a training day and a bit of dark chocolate. So I usually just prep that the night before because it takes me 5 minutes. And my meals when I get back home are cream of rice. So I obviously don't prep those in advance either. I might just soak my oats today. And I'll have them for Tuesday and also have them for tomorrow because I'll be eating oats tomorrow evening. So I might do that as well, but I might just do that right before bed because honestly, I am a little tired now. Like I've been working since 5 a.m. today. It's 3:30. I've taught posing clients. I still have more posing clients today and I'm on 5k steps. So I still have a load of steps to get in. So I might actually get outside now, get some fresh air, go for a walk, come back, and then we will keep going with this video because there's still a couple of things that I need to do to make sure I have a good start to the week. meal prep pretty much ticked off. Next, we will talk about some more kind of mindset things and organization things, because you can't have a successful week if you're not actually organized for it. So that's going to be number 3 today. Number 3, yeah. So I'll catch you in a little bit once I clean this up, once I put myself together, go for a walk, get some steps, and we'll be back to it then. So another thing that is an absolute staple for me in order to have a productive and successful week is just staying organized and planning my week in advance. Yes, I'm in the bedroom at my vanity. I don't really want to be in the office anymore today because my work is done, and I don't like sitting in the office when I don't have to. I don't like that office, if I'm being honest. It's cold. It's the coldest room in the house, so I much prefer being here when I can. But when I need 2 screens, obviously it's a bit more of an issue. So the way I kind of structure my week, so today is the 12th of October. So we're going to go straight to Monday because I know what's happening tomorrow. I don't have much planned apart from going to work. So I'm working from 7 o'clock to 2 o'clock tomorrow, and then I'll be home just to make dinner and make an off-plan meal dinner for us and watch the Olympia. But the rest of my week is fairly hectic. So first what I do is obviously plan out my training days and kind of put time aside for that. So if you are somebody that kind of struggles to go to the gym and you kind of need motivation to go to the gym, literally just blank it out in your calendar. Another thing that really helps me, which you're going to see, is I pack my gym bag the night before. I lay out my clothes the night before and all of that. But the gym bag goes with me into the car when I'm going to work in the morning. After work, I just drive to the gym. Whether I want to go or I don't want to go, I don't think about it. I just go to the gym. And then I'm at the gym and I'm like, okay, I should probably go in since I'm here, right? I'm not going to drive all the way back home now that I made it out here. So that's number 1. So I do map out my train days, which usually are the same every week, so that doesn't take a lot of planning. Obviously my work times, Monday to Friday, are fairly static too. They don't move. It's 6:30 to 3 o'clock every single day. And my morning routine is usually the same. Wake up at the same time, do the same morning routine, etc, etc. It's really my evenings that I need to plan out and my rest days. So first of all, I'm going to go to Wednesday because that will be my next rest day after the weekend, and I know I have a posing client at 5 p.m. So I have this little diary and you can actually plan by the hour. Any appointments and stuff like that, they're usually on my phone as well in my booking system, but I do like having everything on paper. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to block out posing client at 5. Now I get home from work at 3. So I have 2 hours there to meal prep because that's going to be my second big meal prep day. So I do schedule in my big meal prep days because there's 2 of them. Usually Sunday, this week Saturday, next one will be Wednesday. And then at 4 p.m. I do have client check-ins to do, my midweek check-ins and prep client check-ins. Anybody that's really on double check-ins. So I will be teaching from 5 to 6, and then 6 is just going to be open. I do have an open slot for posing there, or a consult call, so that's still, I'm just going to leave that open. Thursday is a training day. I don't have anything major planned. Friday is a grocery shop day, so I finish work at 3 and I go straight to do my groceries. That is a must, about an hour and a half just in time for the next meal when I get back home. So Friday would usually be my next rest day. So again, I have 2 slots open here for consult calls, which I will announce on Monday. So we're just going to put in open and open. So I have 2 slots for consult calls if anybody's interested. Then obviously comes Saturday, the busiest day of the week for me. So 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. is client work, always. I am then going in from 11 all the way to, I think it's 2 p.m. See, they are in my phone, so I'm going to double check. 1. So from 11 to 1 p.m. I am teaching posing. So then that gives me an hour then to eat my pre-workout and go to the gym. The gym will take about 3 hours between going there, coming back, stretching, blah, blah, blah. So that's going to be 5 p.m. when I'm home. And then that is going to be meal prep. Again, because I am working overtime next Sunday again. So it's just these 2 weeks. So it's going to be meal prep plus just organization for the week. So I'm prepped for Sunday overtime again, and then I probably will take on a little bit more work to do Sunday evening, just because the week after, so not next weekend, the weekend after that, my 8-week Christmas shred challenge is starting, so I need to make sure I have a couple of evenings to take care of that. I'm then going to go back all the way to Monday again. Obviously, I get back home from the gym about 4:30 to 5:30 on a Monday because it's just push. On leg days, it's usually about 6 o'clock when I get home. But I'm going to have that time there. So let's say I get home at 5:30 even. So we're going to put a little dot there. That's when I get home. So when I get home, I have time to prep for the next day until about 6 p.m. and eat my post-workout meal. And then from 6 to 8, it's going to be a work block. And I'm going to be mainly editing. I don't have any check-ins or anything like that on a Monday. It's purely editing day. Same thing with Tuesday. My meals are usually still prepped. I don't usually have a lot of meal prep on Tuesday. So then from about 6:30, let's say, because I do get home a bit later, again to 8, it's going to be a work block and editing, just finishing off the YouTube video or any other content that I'd like to put out. Normally I take my weekends to film content both for you and for Instagram. Unfortunately this weekend, with being so busy with clients, I have another client in about half an hour, and it is, yeah, it's 5:30. I have a client half an hour. Just with being so busy and be working the overtime, which takes away most of my Sunday, which is when I usually do my filming, I won't be putting out too much content this week, unfortunately. I do have a couple of reels saved in my drafts, like 2 or 3. So I do have a little bit of content I can put out this week. Now, any other work that I need to get done, I need to have a good think here. Do I have any appointments? No, not this week. I'd love to have a physio appointment, but I just couldn't afford to get one this week, maybe next week. So I have no appointments. Do I have anything that I need to be aware of? Monday, no. Tuesday, I don't think so. Wednesday, obviously I have posing clients, client check-ins. Thursday, definitely evening work block again when I get back from the gym, so we're going to block that time out. Because I'll probably have a new client set up for the Saturday, so I'll do that then. And I think that's pretty much it. And obviously just put in the over time from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. and then I still have the rest of my Sunday open for any more clients I would like to book, because I still have a couple of slots in my booking link, or any consult calls that is still free. If not, obviously that just gives me more of an opportunity to take that Sunday to actually relax, which I don't do very often. But as you can see, this just helps me stay organized for the week. I know exactly what's happening each day of the week. Now, for somebody that's maybe not on such a strict meal plan, somebody that does enjoy a lot of variety in their foods, this is how you can prep your meals. Like, plan your meals in advance. Like, just have a think. What do you want to eat for breakfast? Maybe 3 days of the week. Maybe Monday to Wednesday you're going to have the same breakfast. Overnight, oh, cool, write that down. Same thing with dinners. Plan your dinners for the week. Plan your meals out if you're going to go out. Plan everything. Just plan every bit of your day. Like, if you look at my phone calendar sometimes, I think I did it on the Tuesday. Like, if you look at this, it literally says, get up, steps, get ready, meal 1, drive to work, meal 2, meal 3. Like, it is all planned out. And then we get to, when I get home from the gym, it says gym, meal prep, and post-workout meal. Write a new client plan, shower, last meal, finish off work, and bed. And that is what my days look like. There is no in between. There is no room for error, which is why I need to be this organized. A lot of the time, I will do that first thing in the morning as well. When I'm on my treadmill doing steps, this is where I usually finish editing content for Instagram. This is when I get my posts ready. That's also something I like to do sometimes, is actually plan out the content I'm going to post every day. For now, I'm going to be honest, I'm a little bit clueless. I haven't a clue what I'm posting this week. I'm a bit of a mess. I am dealing with a massive IBS flare-up today as well, which is just not fun. I'm in a lot of pain, and I honestly don't know where it came from. I haven't had one in weeks, so I don't know. I don't know. It's very painful. It's very uncomfortable. I am extremely bloated. I'm not even going to show you. I did tell Cuba. So we'll see what Cuba says. But yeah, so that's how I stay organized. Now, the next thing, and probably the last thing you will see on how I prep myself for a week ahead, is just things that I do every single evening for the next day, which is going to be packing my gym bag, which is going to be laying out my clothes for the morning so I'm not thinking in the morning, laying out all my supplements, filling up my water bottles, prepping my coffee machine, doing all of that. So I might show you that really quickly when I'm doing it this evening. Right now I'm just going to go teach one client, and then I am going to just get all chilled out for the evening, and we're going to watch the Olympia because Classic Physique is on, Bikini is on tonight, so I'm really excited to watch. I honestly don't know who's going to win this year. Like, I'd love Laura Lee to win. If you know, she is my biggest idol in the bikini industry. But Amy Delgado, she could be taking it. I'm going to be honest, she could be taking it. She's a fantastic athlete. I do absolutely love her as well. Laura Lee just has my heart. So that's more because of that. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm very excited. No matter who wins, like, just being at the Olympia, getting to the Olympia is the biggest win in itself. And I'm not saying I'm ever going to win the Olympia. Do I want to? Of course I do. I'm not saying I'm ever going to win the Olympia, but right now my biggest dream in my bodybuilding career is just getting an Olympic qualification one day. Obviously we have to turn pro first. That's the first order of events. But when I do turn pro, not if, when, the biggest dream is just a step on that Olympia stage. That would be something. I could die happily when that happens. Yeah, I'm a little tired today. I'm in a lot of pain, so excuse the lack of emotion. I'm going to go and set up for my client, put away all that meal prep that is still on the counter cooling down. Never put warm food in the fridge. I don't know why, but my mother told me to never do it, so I never do it. I'm going to plug you in because you're about to die. And then I will see you later in the evening, and we're just going to get everything ready for the morning so I can get up at 4:30 in the morning and not have to use my brain. Let me try and fix this lighting. Better? Let me move you. Focus, because I don't think we are. We are not. Anyway, I don't need to be in focus. Just a couple of bits left to do tonight. As you can see, PJs are on. Nothing fixes things the way a hot shower does. I took a boiling shower. I'm still red. But I feel much better, and my tummy is feeling a little bit better too. Still not amazing, but it is what it is. I just hit my floors. Amazing. I need to tidy up my room. So I need to tidy up my room because we did laundry today and everything's just kind of left there. So I need to sort that out. But I also need to pick my clothes both for tomorrow for work and for the gym on Monday, because I have a rough idea of what I'm going to wear on the Monday for the gym. And I just want to have everything done. So first, I'm going to take out all this stuff from my gym bag from last day that I forgot to put in the wash. Because that is me. I always have a spare pair of shorts. These are the pink Prosies Scrunch Bum called Libiton. Now, in the off season, obviously I mainly train in leggings. Just, you know, I feel a bit better. But I always carry a spare pair of shorts just in case it is really hot in the gym and I just can't handle wearing leggings. Or if it's a very sweaty one and I wear the wrong kind of leggings and sweat patches show up. So we always have our spare pair of shorts. We also always have a spare pair of socks, just in case. Just in case I ever wear like the wrong socks for the wrong session. Again, more clothes I forgot to take out. Yeah, we always have deodorant, tripods, stuff like that. Let me know if you want a video of what I actually put in my gym bag, because she's a hefty one. Anyway, Monday is upper. So first let me think of what I'm going to wear to the gym on Monday. I definitely want leggings. It's upper. I don't need anything crazy. I can actually wear something that's not as comfortable because I don't have to train legs. So let me just go into the wardrobe and see what I'm working with. Okay, I think I've got my pick. Now, I might change this tomorrow because obviously I'm not actually training till Monday. But I've got a Shein pair of beige leggings. Beige are always a nice option when I'm not training legs. I don't like training legs in brighter colours and lighter colours, but for upper it'll do. So we're going to have that. We're going to go in with the little cropped tank because we got to show the delts off when we're training upper. It's actually push, so even better. Going in with a little, I've had this for years. It's an Alpha Elite little cropped tank, so matchy matchy. And I always like to have an extra oversized t-shirt because I never know how I'm going to feel. Like today, I definitely did not see a massive IBS flare-up coming my way. So if that ever happens on a day that I'm going to the gym, I like to just have an oversized t-shirt in the bag. So that's all going to go in the bag. So I can change into that after work on Monday and head straight to the gym. We're also going to need a sport bra, but to be honest, I'm probably going to wear it to work. That's what I do. I wear it to work underneath my clothes. So that is my gym bag packed for Monday. And my earphones and everything are also in there. Now I need clothes for tomorrow. So tomorrow is definitely comfy vibes because there's not that many people in work on a Sunday. I know the clean room is going to be empty and it's just me and literally like 6 people on the line. So we're going to go in with plain black leggings that are just out of the wash, which is amazing. These are glow mode. You can actually get them off Shein as well. I don't have expensive gym gear because I can't afford it. But these are actually amazing. They got recommended to me by one of my posing clients, Lynn, and fell in love. I have like 3 pairs now. So these are just the plain black. I am then going to go in with a nice and comfy sport bra, which is probably just going to be this one. It's right here and ready for me. Again, Shein's finest. Literally just plain black, but it does have a really nice back. Really, really nice back. Very flattering when you're in the gym. I usually don't wear fancy clothes to work just because my clothes are actually covered when I work. I wear like a lab coat kind of thing. So there's no need for fancy clothes. The only time people actually see me is if I leave the clean room to go for my break. So we're just going to go in with a nice... Now, I used to like this for training, or I thought I'd like it for training, but it's really thick. It's way too warm in the gym, but the clean room does get a bit chilly, but I still want to be comfortable. So this will be perfect. This might be interesting to some of you. I cannot show my ankles at work either. So I can't show my shoulders, my back, my belly, my back, my lower back. And I can't show my ankles. So long socks it is. We're going to go in with just some nice good old Adidas. Right here on my vanity. That is something I do every single day. So my clothes are there and they're ready for me in the morning. And I really do not have to think. So right now all I need to do is put away all my clothes and then I need to take you into the kitchen and we're going to set everything up for the morning. Okay, now for the last part of the evening and my preparation for... Now this is more so for the next day and I do this every single night. Now I know it's dark. I'm working with the best light I can at the moment. I just need some water. So first things first is morning supplements. I always drink mine out of my llama/alpaca mug. And then John will have his out of a double glass, clear glass. So we're going in with morning subs, which are glutamine, vitamin C, D, greens, protein. So I take all of them. John will take all of them bar the greens. So I'm just going to weigh them out because I do weigh our supplements out. Pop them into the glasses, pop them on the counter, they're ready for the morning. Okay, so that's morning subs done. In terms of subs as well, at the weekend, every Sunday, I will fill up my big pill box. Can you even see me properly? Not really. This will do. I fill up my big pill box, but since I still have enough for tomorrow, I'm just going to do it tomorrow evening because I will have some time tomorrow to do this. And I really don't feel like doing absolutely everything today. Next up, we are going to move my water bottle. My knockoff Stanley, of course. We're going to clean up a little bit. I will put the dishes away in a second as well. That would just make too much noise right now. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to prep my coffee for the morning. Because that is obviously the first thing I reach for after having my subs. So we are going to... Now, I always have one in the morning, which is my ground coffee. I'm on the pumpkin kind of spice hype. So that's going to be my morning coffee. And it's obviously going to be in my new Cozy Season mug. And we're going to pop a spoon in there so I'm not rooting around for a spoon. We are then going to prep 2 coffees that I'm going to bring with me to work. Actually, I think I only need one. I only have 1 break. I might still bring 2. Make 2 coffees that I bring with me to work. And I just find in the morning the pods are not strong enough. So I will add a spoon of instant coffee. So that's going to go on the counter. So that's my big basket of coffee. And obviously I just pop those into 2 travel cups so they get left out there as well. I'm going to fill up the coffee machine in the morning. It's ready, coffee is ready. Then my little chopping board, my cute little pink knife, apple cider vinegar that I also have in the morning with my morning sups, so they go all together here. And then finally you have a whole lemon with this in the morning as well, so I leave that out there. If I don't leave it out, I probably will forget about it. And finally, before I leave the house, I aim to drink a whole one of these. So I'm going to finish the water that's in it. This is Knockoff Stanley number 6 today, so about what? Over 7 litres of water anyway. 7.2 litres of water. John, how much have you had?
What?
Water.
Water?
Yeah.
Does that include coffee and
No,
Fanta?
no, just water. How much plain water have you had today?
Let's say a few glasses. Water's been especially bad today. I've had more coffee than water.
Sorry, I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm looking at the screen. We're still watching the Olympiad. So, Classic Physique's been on. We obviously know who's going to take that title. Men's Physique is on now. Probably go on for about an hour at least. There is over 50 competitors, and Classic was over 50 competitors, and it took 2 hours.
There's not over 50 in men's physique.
They said over 50.
No way.
Yeah, they did. It was like 57 or something.
Ryan Terry's going to win.
Yeah, Ryan Terry's going to win anyway. So we know who's taking that title. But they took 2 hours for Classic, so I imagine Men's Physique will probably take a similar amount of time. But you know, as much as I love bodybuilding, Men's Physique is just not my favourite category. So I decided to take this time to hop in the shower and make myself feel a little bit better. Still bloated.
You still smell like shit.
Still bloated. I do not smell like shit. I use my new body wash. It's amazing. What was I saying? Still bloated. Not as painful. It is what it is. Hoping it go down in the morning. Might not. Anyway. So I drink one of these before I leave the house, so that gets filled up as well. Lastly, what I do, obviously apart from eating my last meal and going to bed, is setting up my treadmill, but that's already set up. It's waiting right there in front of me, so I don't have to worry about that. So that is everything. I'm pretty sure everything else is pretty much ready. We've got our clothes, we've got our bags packed, we've got our coffees ready to go in the morning, and we got the whole week planned out. We've got meals prepped for the next 3 days. Groceries are done for the week. And I don't think there's much more I can do to really set myself up for a good week, apart from just getting a good night's sleep before the first day back after the weekend. Which is not going to be today because the Olympiad is on. But normally I would try and go to sleep as early as I can on the Sundays.
Do they think we do all that as well?
John doesn't do any of that.
I'm going with the flow.
But that's because he likes to go with the flow. I do not. I like to make sure that my whole week is planned out, that I know what I'm doing at every hour of every day, because this ensures that I get everything done.
She even plans out our conversations.
Yes, I do. I plan out conversations. I plan out time. He books in time to spend with me through my booking link for posing lessons, you know? No, I'm joking. Just in case anybody thinks I'm actually being serious. But, as I said, working 3 jobs, pretty much, this just ensures that I do have time for everything that I need to do. And yes, there are still days where, you know, too much to do, too little time. But it is what it is. We try our best, and that's the main thing. And that's what all of us can do. Just try our best. So, if you are on the whole winter arc hype, just try your best. Just do your best. Don't feel pressured to change your whole routine at once. Start with one thing at a time. Like this. Prep everything you need in the morning. Save yourself time in the morning. Allow yourself to get that bit more sleep. Better recovery, better gains. Prep your meals for the next day. Or even just prep your staples like your proteins, your carbs, so you can put meals together. Little things, one step at a time. And trust me, it is all going to come together eventually, and you'll only get better and better from there. And do remember, I am running the 8-week Christmas stretch challenge. By the way, my face is seizing up because I haven't put my skincare on yet. I do that right before bed. And yeah, I'm still running the 8-week Christmas shred. So if you are looking to start your fitness journey and you need a little kickstart before the new year, make sure you do reach out to me on Instagram. That's where I'm taking inquiries for that. And if you are just looking for regular coaching, make sure to just pop into the link in the description and you can inquire there, or just message me. Yeah, so this is all for today for this vlog. I'm going to outro the vlog here. So thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. What do we say?
Because I don't think.
Yeah.
She predicts every single year who's going to win bikini. She never
Do you want to?
No, she never gets it right.
Do you want to come in and tell them that?
Oh.
I miss you.
Yeah, well, I'm shirtless.
Okay. Yeah, I always predict Laura Lee winning. She never wins. But we talked about this. I already told them that. I told them it's because I love Laura Lee.
She's horrible at predicting. Where's my vape?
I don't know if they're on the table. You must take it with you.
No.
Anyway, I shall see you in the next one. Ciao.
Bye.